Hello dears, welcome to Beauty with a Heart. I'm Li-Ling, also known as Lulu. Today I'll be sharing with you this. Okay, I don't think you can see it. These are some of the new products I bought. And I'm going to do a get ready with me with the new products, or almost new products. These 2 months, as in January, February, I bought a lot of products. From COLLAB, TamBeauty, and TamBeauty is going to be my favorite brand soon. And Catrice and some AliExpress makeup and brushes. I think my retirement funds goes to these makeup products. Anyway, hope you dears like this video, and if you are keen to know what are the new products I have bought, please keep on watching. Thank you! So let's get started! Oh yes, before I forgot, there will be a special announcement towards the end of my video. So yeah, stay tuned. Yay, dears! I'm very happy because GRWM Pharmacy has restocked these primers. This is my most favorite primer. And followed by this is the mattifying primer, which I only use it once. And this is their new primer. This is the Nude Glow Primer. So for today, I will use these two. The mattifying on my oily T-zone and this on the cheeks area. I've only used this mattifying only once. And it really stayed matte throughout the whole day for me on my oily T-zones and also my cheeks area. After one whole day, my cheeks area actually don't feel comfortable because it feels very dry, because my cheeks area is already dry. So I guess this really works on me. But I was staying in an aircon room throughout the whole day, so I don't have much chance to perspire. And for primer, usually I just like to use finger to blend. You just see the difference? I guess not right. Next, I will use this Nude Glow Primer on the cheeks area. I was shopping with this from Beauty Please. I was very happy to find that the primers are back in stock in GRWM Pharmacy. So quickly I grabbed almost all of them. I have combination skin, so I can use the mattifying primer onto my oily T-zone and the dewy ones on dry zone. I'm somebody who likes dewy and glowy makeup look. So actually for these two primer, which is this is the Nude Glow and this is the beautifying primer, which is pink color over here, I still prefer this because this gives me a more dewy look. Okay, next, applying foundation. This is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I just received this and I've been using it on and off for the past 1 week. I'm still sitting on the fence for this because when I first received this, I was very excited and I quickly pressed it out at the back of my hand. It gave me a very light sheer coverage, which is something that I really like. The thicker the foundation coverage is, the more textured my skin becomes. It's more obvious. So that's why I prefer very light natural coverage. And in fact, because of this, I don't usually prefer foundation. So when I started to use this at the back of the hand, it gives me a very light sheer coverage and very dewy look. But the next day when I try it on my face, it's quite different. It actually gives me quite a matte look, which is not something that I'm looking for. But I still like the coverage because it is very natural, very sure. It is like my skin but better. It's very liquidy. And the good part is it is in the pump form and you turn it one side and it locks the pump, which is very hygienic. So I'll spread it like this. As you can see, this is very liquidy. It is easily blendable. I'm still doing testing with this, still observing it. and when I'm done with it, then I will give you this a review about this foundation. But the current observation is it stays the whole day without oxidizing. Okay, I just bought some brushes. Where's my brush? Where's my brush?
5 minutes later.
Finally found my brush. Okay, I bought a few brushes and also some eyeshadow brush set because I totally give up on my sponge. This new sponge here, I used it for slightly less than 2 months and it has freckles, meaning it got moldy again. I don't think you guys can see the moles, but it's moldy. So this is my last Real Technique sponge and I don't know when it will get moldy. Anyways, I've ordered some more sponges from AliExpress. I really don't know. If the expensive sponge doesn't get moldy at all, then I'll be very interested to buy because I find that it is such a waste of money if I keep throwing sponges. So that's why I bought the brushes to replace the sponge, hopefully. I just received these two brushes yesterday and already tested out. So I'm using this. This is also bought from AliExpress. It's very soft. So I will use the brush on one side and the other side I will use the sponge to blend out. This is very soft. My previous foundation brush is more firm and I like the previous one better because it blends. It's more firm to push around the products and blend it well. This is a bit too soft, I find. And as you can see this, because the foundation is very fluid, it gets blended very easily. And this brush is actually very soft, although I don't really prefer the way that it pushes the products around, but it feels very comfortable when I blend on the skin. You're using the mirror to see. And this is the I Heart This Rose Gold palette. I just got it also. Actually, I really don't know because I'm not sure, is it because my skin is very dehydrated recently or it's the foundation. It shows my texture quite obvious, a lot of bumps over here. You just can't see it because the bumps are too fine for the camera to pick up. But yeah, there's a lot of bumps over here. Very uneven. The other side, I will use this Real Technique sponge to blend and see whether there's any difference. Current observation is this sponge blends better. It gets more absorbed into the skin and make it more natural. Okay, I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, but this side with the sponge blender, it's more dewy, glowy. Yeah, this side is definitely more natural. Okay, now that I have the chance to hold these two sponges together, I find that this AliExpress sponge is firmer, but it's so much more smoother. It feels very nice when I touch this. This is a bit more rough. And this only costs less than 2 USD. But it's really a pity. This sponge is actually in a good condition, it's just that it gets moldy. Talking about the foundation color, this is in the color 1.2Y, light yellow undertone. Okay, next, I am excited to use this Makeup Revolution. Don't know whether you can see. This is their new latest concealer. Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. I think this is the dupe for the Touch Shake Tape and it has a lot of good reviews. I tested it out yesterday once and the coverage is really very full and thick. So it's better for me to just use a bit of amount at a time. Otherwise it will become too difficult to blend. And this is in the shade C8, which I find that this may be a bit too dark on me. And you see the doe foot applicator? It's huge. Okay, and usually I only apply concealer under the eyes. I will apply one eye at a time because it dries up very fast. So we must blend it very quickly. Using my silicone sponge to blend first. It has very thick texture. Actually I find that it shows my lines more. Maybe I haven't found the right way, or maybe I used too much amount, because silicone blender doesn't absorb the amount. It shows a lot of bumps and lines on me. I'm not sure is it because of my skin condition that's changed, because recently I'm very tired and dehydrated. Okay, use my sponge blender to blend, and it's so much better, but it's very thick. My current impression is I still prefer my Catrice HD liquid coverage concealer in waterproof, because this is a bit tricky for me to use. It shows my bumps and lines, but it covers my dark circles. I don't know, it has so much good reviews, but at the current moment I'm not really liking it as much as others. Find that I will have to keep blending it to smooth everything. I'll test it out more, then I will have a final conclusion. Because you know, there's sometimes a product, the more you use it, the more you understand it, and the more you will love it. Currently, I don't understand this product. Okay, I'll cut away the blending time, otherwise this video will be super duper long. Next is the powder. I didn't get a new powder, but I got a new brush. Also bought from AliExpress, and this is also very soft and very fluffy. Because my previous brush, it started to shade the hair. So I will only apply powder on my oily T-zone and my eyes area to help to set the makeup. And feels very comfortable. Next is this, the brown pomade. And I'm very excited about this product because this is the first time I'm using a brown pomade. And when I first received this, I quickly tested it out. And I was actually very shocked. Okay, I was hesitating between this graphite color, which is a very dark grey, and dark brown. Because recently I'm very used to using grey. It suits my hair and my face better. Yeah, my skin color better. But I think because this is the first time I'm using a brown pomade, when I apply on the eyebrow, I apply with a very heavy stroke and with lots of amount, and I immediately become the Japanese cartoon character 蜡笔小新. I see if I can find the picture and attach it somewhere in the screen so that you just know what is 蜡笔小新. Okay, the brush, it comes with the brush, a double-ended brush. Here is a slanted one, and this is the more flat side. It's not the best quality, but usable. And this is one huge tub by itself. Seriously, I don't think I will be able to finish this before it gets dries up. And since this is the first time using a brown pomade, I'm actually wondering what's the difference between this kind of texture and the gel eyeliner. It looks the same to me. Okay, so right now I'm going to tap off the excess and apply it as light stroke as possible so that I don't have the super duper thick purple eyebrow, which looks very funny. Okay, it's on the box is stated here, bulletproof browns. And behind the box it was stating that it is a smudge-proof cream formula for smooth, effortless application to browns to define and groom. Complete with a double-ended brow brush for flawless look. Flawless application. I wouldn't say this is a totally 100% smudge proof because it does smudge on me when I rub it. And especially at the end of the day when my T-zone becomes oily, with the oil, the brown comes off easier. But that is when I purposely rub it with my hand. But if I don't rub it, it will stay in place for the whole day. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'll start off at the end. Apply it with light stroke. It goes on smoothly. But I think I might get the dark brown because this grey is really too dark on me. I don't know whether you guys can see. But anyway, as the first brown pomade, I'm very satisfied with this. Just that I need to be very, very careful. How you dislike my eyebrow? Okay, I'll continue with the other eyebrow, then I'll be back. I'm back. How do you dislike my eyebrow? Does it look like 蜡笔小新? I think so, you know.